So I just got done watching SmackDown and I saw Logan Paul cut this promo against John Cena, and it was amazing, man. The charisma, the grit, the attitude, the anger within that promo was otherworldly. I truly don't understand how somebody can hate Logan Paul, considering the fact that he is basically a representation of the fans, right? Somebody who just came into the business, and he's killing it, man. The mic skills are on par. The in-ring skills, obviously, right? The guy is a viral fucking clip farming machine. And that's because he's so talented. The guy can pull off these moves with like an athletic prowess that is like no other. Nobody on the roster can do what Logan Paul does. All right? I don't want to hear it. Gargano can do it. Get the fuck out of here. Gargano's 5'2", all right? 5'3" on a good day. Look, I understand how you can dislike him outside of the ring, right? The lawsuits, Japan, all that stuff, right? I'm not saying I like the guy personally. It's just that there's no other star I can think of in the undercard division, in the midcard division. There is nobody who can top Logan Paul on the mic. I'm talking the ability to hold the crowd hostage, right? Make them angry, make them feel engaged into the product. Logan Paul is one of the best, right? Dare I say, better than 99% of the roster. He's feuding with John Cena, and that was such a great promo from both of them. The way that Logan Paul was selling that, right? And just like playing to the crowd. He hit the mic out of his hand. He flipped his hat off. I'm pretty sure those were improv. And the genius of that, the genius to be like, oh shit, I'm going to work the crowd even more. Boom. Disrespect John Cena, the childhood hero, even more. All right, you want to talk about justice. You want to talk about being a good person. You want to talk about morality. This guy stood up and fought for Karrion Kross to be included into the show of WrestleMania. Not Cody, not Randy, Logan Paul. That is some G shit, man. Logan Paul is a G for that, right? And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other things too that I'm forgetting that he's done. That's actually very nice of him, Him standing up for Karrion Kross when he was granted basically no TV time, right? No airtime, no opportunity. That speaks volumes about his character, man. The neckbeard hate needs to stop. I truly think it's coming from a place of like, oh shit, this guy's a fucking Chad. And he's getting more TV time than Gargano and Tommaso. The gap of charisma, the skill gap of charisma, wrestling, and just overall appeal is off the charts. The gap is too wide, man. Now, if you were to give Tommaso Ciampa that same script that Logan Paul had during the John Cena promo, right? The John Cena segment. Do you really think the fans would be engaged as much as Logan Paul? No. Now you might say, oh, that's because he's an influencer. That's because he did all the stuff in Japan. He did all the stuff. He screwed people out of money. He scammed people, dude. Of course I hate him. Then guess what, man? You are a hypocrite because a lot of these people, right? There's lots of people in the industry who are just getting a pass for doing bad things. Okay? And if they can turn him face, I swear to God, he will be the WWE's biggest star. And I hate to say that. Bigger than Cody Rhodes. He has the Rock type of appeal. I know that sounds crazy, right? The Rock. But just look at it. He has the appeal, man. He has that direction where it's like, oh shit, the guy is going to become, possibly a bigger star than he already is. Whether that be through Hollywood, whether that be through, just performing even more and becoming more immersed into the WWE, gaining the respect of the fans. Logan Paul is somebody who you can put the belt on and be like, we're in good hands. It's going to be an entertaining show. The reason why people complain all the time and you see all these rant channels, I hate WWE, WWE sucks, la la la, blah blah blah. All right, put it on Logan Paul. I guarantee you those videos will at least have some fucking positivity in it, because Logan Paul can actually engage you as a heel. Now, if you're a mark and you're somebody who's just like, oh, I hate everybody, you know, come on. Or like you hate the heels, even though you know it's kayfabe, you are a mark. You're an idiot. It's a show at the end of the day. The reason why I hated Randy Orton is because I loved how good he played a heel. Right? The legend killer. I thought that shit was so cool. The t-shirts he wore, everything. The sadistic segments with Triple H and Stephanie, I enjoyed that all, man. Maybe as a kid, yeah, you're like, oh shit, you know, I hate this dude. But no. You start to grow up, you start to understand the psychology of this stuff, and it's like, oh shit, you know, these guys are doing a great job. You understand that wrestling is fake. You're like, oh shit, this guy is amazing. You know? With Logan Paul, there is these grown men who are hating on Logan Paul for some odd reason. Just because he is not undersized. Just because he's, you know, relatively decent looking, right? That does not mean you have to hate him. Okay? That is the perspective that they share, man. These guys just like hate Logan Paul. They hate all the people who look good. Come on, man. Austin Theory is another one, man. People are not cheering for Austin Theory enough. People bashed him as soon as Vince McMahon gave him a chance. But that's what we wanted. We wanted young stars. We wanted new stars to come and fucking take this company, take the torch from John Cena, Randy Orton, all these old timers who are about to retire, by the way. That's what we wanted. But then people still have the audacity to complain and make rant videos and all these stupid little things. Oh, like, come on. Logan Paul is a part-timer, but he is fucking good, man. He's more there than Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Roman Reigns. And now again, you might say, oh, that's because his schedule is not packed. No, man. Logan Paul is the hardest working fucking dude in the whole roster. He's got a podcast. He's got boxing exhibitions. He's got fucking a Prime. Come on, man. Plus, he's got a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure he does vlogs or some shit. Right? The dude is no doubt hardworking, and I respect that, man. As an entrepreneur, I respect that. Now, some of you guys might not understand how fucking hard that is, but it's hard. I respect that, man. Jake Paul, he's also cool. Right? I respect both of them. But again, the hate has to stop because, look, Tommaso Ciampa, Gargano, they have all these opportunities to get over. They have all these opportunities to do something, right, with the airtime that they're given. With Karrion Kross, he didn't have airtime. He had a stupid interview and he made the most of it. What did they do? They punished him, man. It is sickening how people have this hypocrisy of like, oh shit, we should hate on this person and we should hate on this person. We should push this person. We should love this person. Come on, man. At the end of the day, it is business. It is kayfabe. It is wrestling. Logan Paul, please. The fans need to give him his flowers, man. I think he has proved enough. Okay, no doubt he's an asset to the company. That's why they're keeping him, man. He's not a jobber. Right? Blame yourselves. Have the same react, like all the haters in the comments, right? Blame yourselves. Have the same reactions. Have the same heat when fucking who's a heel that sucks? Tommaso and Gargano, right? I keep going back to them, but I can't think of anything else because fuck, they're like the biggest jobbers on the goddamn roster. The biggest glorified jobbers on the goddamn roster. I blame it on the fans, man. They should be fucking booing Bronson Reed that loud. They should be booing Seth Rollins that loud. But guess what? They're not. There is no emotion behind that fucking boo. You know? Logan Paul damn near lost his voice cutting that promo. And I appreciate that, man, because honestly, that is the fire, that is the grit, that is the fucking passion that I need from 99% of the roster. Logan Paul is a part-timing influencer. There's no way that this dude should be cutting better promos, putting on better matches, having a better athletic prowess than you. It is ridiculous, man. Now you might say, again, that's just genetics. Come on, man. Genetics, my ass. If it was about genetics, then fucking Kevin Owens, he would be still wrestling in the goddamn bingo halls. Alright? These skills can be developed into something more. And again, a lot of the fucking roster is lazy, man. Drew McIntyre called it out. They don't work out. They do nothing, man. But they just show up to house events and try to flip and try to do taunts and, you know, try to be fucking this fan favorite type of guy. Signing autographs and shit. Like, come on, man. Lazy as hell, man. Get your ass in the gym. Logan Paul, he's great. Alright? I fuck with Logan Paul heavy, man. Alright? I think him and Drew McIntyre, they have the same brain. It's just coming from a different occupation, if that makes sense, right? Drew McIntyre doesn't like, you know, the people who are lazy and who don't go to the gym. Logan Paul doesn't like that either, right? But he's just, you know, he's coming from a different scene, right? He's an influencer. He's a internet celebrity, right? But I'm sure they can come to terms and agree together and be like, yo, shit. Sami Zayn needs to hit the gym. As a man, they can just look at him and be like, yo. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for sticking through. You already know who this is, alright? We're almost at 11K, man. Please like and subscribe. You already know who this is. The high-rise living, work-wise stealing, intern, Cjax.